Gang, hope you're very well. Welcome to another damn video. Today we're going to get into why you could, as an online fitness coach, why you could be posting every single day, but not seeing any return on this investment. A lot of the times people come to me and they're like, oh yeah, I'm posting every single day and I'm like not seeing any return, like it's the algorithm's fault or it's like it's just some magical being's fault. But I'm gonna give to you one, two, three, four, five. Yeah. 5 reasons why you could be posting every single day and seeing zero or fuck all return on this. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna get into it. So number one is going to be you have no clear offer. Okay, and what that essentially means is like you could be posting every single day, but there's nothing unique about your offer, right? You could just be selling like a training plan, a meal plan, and some accountability, which is shit, right? So like you could be posting, you could do this for 5 years, right? But if you don't have an absolutely crystal clear offer, like I do this thing, this is how we get them there. If you don't have a USP, if you don't have a 3 benefits model, like all of the things that we teach within TCT every single day, if you don't have that, but someone else does have that, they're going to outsell you, right? And you can throw as much, you can have as many social media posts as humanly possible. You could have 2 a day social media posts. You can make a YouTube video every single day, but if you don't have a clear offer, no bueno. Okay, it's just not going to work. So you need a unique offer for your coaching business, right? This doesn't have to be like a program or anything else like that, but it just has to be like, this is my niche. This is what I can do. This is the customer journey. This is how I get people there. This is the clear system that gets someone from A to B, right? And again, you could just be putting education on social media, which is great because people are like, thanks. But you're not solving their problem, or you're not at least offering a solution to their problem. They're just like, gee, thanks for that free information, and it's just not going anywhere. So I would actually say that like 99% of most people's issues when it comes down to posting every single day, because at that level, when you're actually posting every single day, not like every other day or 1 in 3 days, it's not a consistency thing, because that would be like number one thing, right? If you're not posting every single day, it's like, we'll fucking post every single day. So at least you've got that right now, but you need to establish like, yes, I'm posting every single day, but where is it going? Am I just making reaction videos on social media, or am I actually being like, this is a problem and this is a solution and here's how we fix that, right? This is our solution. This is our proven method, right? So consider that. Number two is you don't have authority, right? So when you're looking at sales, right, you have to have authority, right? Me creating a 7-figure or 2 7-figure businesses, right, puts me, if you haven't done that already, if you haven't, it puts me in a state of authority, because you're like, oh, that guy's done that, so he has authority. So you might listen to this maybe like 10-minute recording, right? And you're like, oh, okay, I can take some value from that. But if I'm like, oh yeah, I've made my first £1,000, right? You're like, I'm not gonna listen to that person, right? So like, authority is massive in business, and it's massive with your offer. Okay, so understand you have to distance yourself with knowledge on social media. So you have to spread as much knowledge as you humanly can, right? To create offer, to create like a kind of like authenticity, okay, or authority, okay. And you do that again by peppering education on social media. You can't sell like this. So if someone is heavily muscled and you're heavily muscled and you're basically be like, I can help skinny dudes get jacked, like that's like banded authority, right? That's like the same authority level, right? But if you are, I help skinny dudes get jacked, and you're talking to a skinny dude, you have authority, especially if you built your own muscle. Which kind of brings us on to our next point, is like leadership. So walking the walk, leading from the front, right? So if you're not shown to actually do the thing that the client or the prospect actually wants, if you're not showing that, then that could be an issue. The amount of times I have to tell fitness coaches to show their own lifting, like to show themselves lifting, is barbaric. Because it's like, how the fuck are you why are you trying to sell fitness coaching if you yourself aren't showing that you fucking lift? Like, to a certain extent, I show that I lift more than some fitness coaches, and that's worrying because I'm not a fitness coach anymore, right? I sold that business last year. Okay. Or actually 2 years ago now. I'm in 2025 still. But like, you need to show yourself actually going to the gym, right? Because if you show yourself going to the gym, you are leading from the front. When you lead from the front, you can sell because you have authority. Okay. So no clear offer, no authority, no leadership in the slightest. The other one could be you're overly salesy. And that could be an issue. So if you're like, I'm looking for 5 people, I'm looking for 5 people, I'm looking for 5 people, and you're doing that every fucking month, people are like, oh wow, I want to be a part of the 5 people. And then after a period of time, it just simmers down and simmers down and simmers down and dies. So at TCT, we actually have like calling off breaks. So we're actually like in a sales pattern, then we kind of reduce back, and then we're in a sales pattern again, and then we reduce back. And the reason why you see really consistent results on our Instagram page is literally because we like try and push and pull where possible. It's not just like an overly attacked focus on sell. Because if you do that, you'll create sales resistance. When you do that, you're pretty fucked. No matter the clear offer, the authority, the leadership, no matter how much you're doing that, if you are salesy every 2 seconds, your audience is cooked. And you don't want that, obviously, okay? Because even if you try and resurface them, they're just going to be like, fuck you, motherfucker, you tried to sell to me like 400 times, okay? And the last one here, which is quite a simple one, right? So say, for example, you have a clear offer, you have authority, you're not overly salesy, you're not overly like pushy, and you're actually like, you have leadership. So if you're just like, Jack, I do all of these and I post every single day, you might not be doing it for long enough, which might be hard to hear. So you're like, oh, I've done it for 6 weeks. Right. Okay. So maybe what about 3 years? Right? So like a lot of the times when people are like, oh, I'm not getting consistent sales, I'm not getting consistent inquiries and stuff like that, but I'm doing all of these things, I have a clear offer, I have authority, like I'm a leader, I'm jacked or whatever, I'm shredded, and it's like, how long have you been doing it? 6 months. Right. There's your issue. You just haven't been doing it for long enough, right? Which is so, for a new coach, it could be really baffling, right? Because you're like, I'm doing this thing for like 6 months or a year, and then you're like, well, I'm not seeing a return. It's like, yeah, there's business, you know. Sometimes it does take a while to actually click in. Now, some people could literally out of the gate, like, go and get sales galore. Like, I can reference one of our new clients, Tyler, who's been with us for a really short amount of time. He's a brand new coach, had no systems, no app, no like previous history with dealing with clients, and he just sold his first ever £1,750 package, like nearly a £2,000 package, right? So some people can like click into a system, to a proven system like TCT's, and they can just get going and cracking. But then some people's like, I don't know, it just takes like a while to get cracking, right? So just understand, like, if you have all of these things, like, just give it time, because it's likely going to click. If you keep doing these things, it's likely going to click, right? Because it's not like if this will happen and if this business grows, it's like when, right? Because if you have all of these, then you're absolutely fine, okay? So yeah, at TCT, we basically work on these things like every single week. So we work on your offer, we work on making sure you have authority, making sure you don't have an overly salesy kind of like pattern when it comes down to social media. We work on the leadership skills, both in business and on social media. We look at like future pacing you to like get you kind of like fully educated on what it takes to actually grow a business, okay? And if that sounds of interest, there is a Typeform below. Just click on it and fill out all the details that we need, book on a call with a member of our team, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I hope that helps.